Thanksgiving is over, and for many, that signals the start of the shopping season. I'm KIMT News 3's Jessica Bringy, live with how one business fared over the holiday weekend.
The owner of Interchange Wine and Coffee Bistro is facing 9 misdemeanor charges for violating COVID-19 regulations. I'm KIMT News 3's Alec Lasham with a look at how others in Albert Lea are reacting to Lisa Hansen's charges.
Plus, a new coronavirus variant has been discovered. And Olmsted County Public Health is answering any questions or concerns you might have. But vaccine manufacturers want you to know.
And after a day of temperatures in the 50s and 60s, we will be back into the lower 40s for tomorrow. All the details coming up in your full forecast.
KIMT News 3, coverage you can count on. This is KIMT News 3 at 5.
Thank you for joining us for KIMT News 3 at 5. I'm Annalise Johnson, in for Amy Fleming. First tonight, are you among the millions of shoppers scouring for online deals today, or did you finish checking off your holiday wish list during Black Friday and Small Business Saturday? KIMT News 3's Jessica Bringy joins us live from downtown Rochester with how the event went for one local business and how Cyber Monday is shaping up. Jessica.
Annalise, I was able to check in with Scrub Your Butt Soap Company earlier this weekend ahead of Small Business Saturday and back to see how their holiday shopping weekend fared. Owner Cindy Senjum does tell me this year was a successful Small Business Saturday, especially compared to last year, when the company did about 1/4 of the sales it saw this year. Senjum mentioned it helps to share a space with florist tulips and truffles. She says speaking with customers during the weekend, it's apparent many more shoppers are focused on buying local and keeping small businesses alive.
Hopefully people are supporting all of the local stores, and that it will help keep everybody surviving in the season.
Senjum does say that the business has a website where customers can purchase products. However, she doesn't anticipate Cyber Monday sales will compete with in-store shoppers. Live in Rochester, Jessica Bringy, KIMT News 3.
Thank you, Jessica. Retail analysts predict online shoppers will spend a record $11.3 billion this Cyber Monday. It's time now for a weather update. Let's check in now with Storm Team 3 meteorologist Ryan Knapp. Ryan, really quite a pleasant Monday. No complaints here.
Hopefully you got the opportunity to get outside, because it won't be long before these 50s and 60s that we have been blessed with really this week. We'll start to be back down into the 30s, and yes, I'm talking by the weekend. So definitely take the opportunity to get outdoors and enjoy these really just above average temperatures. We're about 30 degrees above average today in Mason City. And that's saying something, because it's not often you see 60s as we push into the end of November and into December. Taking a live look right now over downtown Rochester as the sun starts to set. Again, clear skies, so we have just been absolutely blessed with a great day today. Current temperatures right now, 48 degrees at the airport. Winds out of the west and northwest at around 18 miles per hour. And right there's that temperature change. 24 hours ago, so this time yesterday, we were 20 degrees warm, or we're actually 20 degrees warmer right now than where we were just yesterday. And that warming trend is going to continue as we head into this upcoming week. All the details coming up in your full forecast.
Thank you, Ryan. New at 5, the owner of the Interchange Wine and Coffee Bistro will face a jury trial next week. This comes after nearly a year of legal back and forth with the state. KIMT News 3's Alec Lasham joins me live in the studio with a breakdown of the charges against owner Lisa Hansen. Alec.
Hey, Annalise, on December 6th, Lisa Hansen could be handed down a sentence by the jury or judge. Hansen is the owner of Interchange Wine and Coffee Bistro and has been charged with 9 misdemeanors that go back to last December. 8 of the 9 charges involve violating Governor Walz's emergency powers when Hansen opened her restaurant during last year's COVID-19 restrictions. If convicted, Hansen could face up to almost 2 years in jail and roughly $9,000 in fines. Now, I asked community members what they thought of Hansen's charges, and some tell me she should abide by rules like other Minnesotans, while others say they're sympathetic towards her struggle, believing she should have been able to keep her business open. Annalise.
Thank you, Alec. The downtown restaurant is listed online as permanently closed. The Olmsted County Public Health Department is responding to concerns about the new Omicron variant of COVID-19. Today's the first day of travel restrictions to prevent the Omicron variant from spreading. That means non-U.S. citizens are restricted from entering the country from South Africa and 7 other nations. The Olmsted County Health Department says the move should help slow the spread of the variant, as there are currently no confirmed cases in the U.S.
We haven't found it here, which is good. But I think the other piece of this is that, again, it goes back to that concern around an opportunity for the virus to mutate. We also do not want more people to get sick. We don't want more people to end up with severe illness. We don't want them in the hospital. We don't want people dying.
Vaccine manufacturers say it will take about 2 weeks to learn whether or not their drugs work against Omicron. Despite that, health experts say some protection is better than none at all. As the world tries to understand the new Omicron variant, the Minnesota Department of Health is reporting 4,511 new COVID-19 cases and 44 more deaths. The state's positivity rate went down a little as it now sits at 10.9%. That brings the state's positive case total to 889,628 and the death toll to 9,382. Nearly 70% of Minnesotans 5 and older have gotten 1 dose, and more than 96% of those 65 and older have gotten at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. It looks like the Minnesota Twins are keeping one of their own, the latest on contract talks between Byron Buxton and the Twins. Plus, a local leader in Austin is being mourned after tragically dying while in Ethiopia. I spoke with the man's son about why his father is a role model to many. Later in the broadcast, with the new coronavirus variant discovery of Omicron, health experts say it's time to be prepared, but not to panic. What President Joe Biden is saying about the new discovery.
KIMT News 3 at 5. Your local news with KIMT News 3's Amy Fleming. Tracking storms with Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Aaron White. This is KIMT News 3. More local news that is happening right now. We are coverage you can count on.